counting down to first pitch in Miami tonight. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Game number 3 of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first 2 games in this 4-game set.
Yeah, and I think right now both teams are just trying to get into the flow of the season. It's a first series. You just want to get through this, start getting used to playing every day. Hopefully come out of the gate strong.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies, as their order will read like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Carlos Gonzalez makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
First pitch, 7-11.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw gets Gonzalez at first, and that's how this one will get underway.
Second here tonight, center fielder Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Center field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, second baseman, number 2.
Number 2 will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. Set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the big left-hander, Brett Anderson. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Christian Yelich will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, a little surprising you wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top four-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Brian Bogusevic will take his cuts now. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Giancarlo Stanton will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
The 3-1 is on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to the first baseman Morneau, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. After 1, no score. Troy Tulowitzki leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And I think that's just something you have to understand with an umpire like this. If it's at the knees, it's a strike. I mean, he'll be consistent with that call all night, so you just need to adjust up there.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there. And we're going to check it out again right here on Showtrack. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
Michael Kadire will stand in now, an all-star starter for the National League as their DH last year. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes. Ball 2 to Kadire. 2 balls and no strikes.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
And he misses, ball 4.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Justin Morneau will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lee ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Willeen Rosario will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And this is off the glove of Saltalamacchia as it gets away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
Well, there's no question that defense is not his strong suit behind the plate. You know, he's in there for his bat. Sometimes these are the trade-offs you have to be willing to accept as a manager. That'll be a pass ball.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. David Lee will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Let's go, Marlins!
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And Morneau looks this one in for the first out of the inning.
And one thing this kid's going to find out is that everything speeds up at the major league level. Those pitches that you were on top of in AAA, they have a tendency to get on top of you much quicker now. You got to learn to adjust.
Jeff Baker will stand in. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and he goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. And that ball is gone. Solo shot to right center as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the third baseman, Ty Wigginton. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Now a ground ball towards the hole. On to first now as Wigginton's gone for out number 2.
Batting 7th, first baseman,
Garrett Jones will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Here we go. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. The next 3-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Miami. Nolan Arenado is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. full count, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Well, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Brett Anderson.
Brett Anderson will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here.
Here we go. Time to.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-0 pitch. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back and it's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
A 2-1 offering. And now the bunt attempt by Anderson, and it looks like a good one. On to first by Saltalamacchia, and the sacrifice is a good one.
Good start to this inning so far. You get the leadoff walk. Now you let your pitcher go up there and sacrifice him to second, and now you've got the top of the order in great position to get that run home.
Carlos Gonzalez will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Close to the bag, gets second there. Now the pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Center fielder,
Charlie Blackmon will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. One and one.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1's the count.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
All right, now you've got a 3-2 count, 1 away, and a guy that can handle the bat up there, you got to be running.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
That's 2 walks now here in this 3rd inning. I mean, it seems like he's having a hard time picking up the catcher right now.
Number 2 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Yelich is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy, and he gets away with it and gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hard hit to third. Stabs for it. He's got it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Jared Saltalamacchia will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Yeah, a smart pitch there. If you got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
A pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch, and we'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
Tom Kohler will step in now. Here's the first offering. The first pitch to him here is hit on the ground to the left side as he doesn't waste any time. That's into left for a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder,
Christian Yelich will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. And here's the first pitch. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. And Gonzalez will put this one away for route number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder,
Brian Bogusevic will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First offering on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
That's a borderline strike right there, and I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Too high, 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. David Lee will dig in. He popped out his first time. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 2 and the Rockies 1. Michael Kadire will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Michael Kadire.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
First baseman number 33, Justin Morneau.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in the former MVP, first baseman Justin Morneau. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after them.
Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Fouled straight back. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Willeen Rosario will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Here's the 1-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Nolan Arenado will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Up top, it's 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
And here's a slider for a called strike. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
3-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They still trail it here 2-1. Jeff Baker will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Second baseman, Jeff Baker.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Blackman has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Ty Wigginton will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Garrett Jones will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
Here it comes, 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
Swung on and missed, 3-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, catcher, Sharon.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And coming up, the switch-hitting backstop, Jared Saltalamacchia. And that misses, ball 1. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They lead it 2-1. Brett Anderson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Pitcher, Brett Anderson.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And that misses, 2-1.
What are you, crazy, Lou? Easy batter, free swinger.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2-2 pitch is hit in the air out to left. Bogusevic moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Carlos Gonzalez will dig in now, the starting left fielder on last season's NL All-Star team. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
This is our house.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Bogusevic retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Tom Kohler will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Pitcher, Tom Kohler.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Christian Yelich is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Now, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
Brian Bogusevic will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. Tulowitzki for one. On to Morneau, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 2 and the Rockies 1. Number 2 will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
Now here's the first pitch. Fouled back. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. Really, the only bad one was that third inning. I'm not sure that he's ever really been the same after that.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Michael Kadire will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And that's going to be a base hit for Kadire.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Justin Morneau will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the sixth. Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Blackman is right there, 1 down.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
David Lee will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Just watching him from up here, you can see in the body language, he's really struggling out there right now. 4 walks he's allowed. It's hard to allow that many without them coming back to bite you in the end.
Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Matt Belisle will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Matt Belisle.
Jeff Baker will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and they got him.
This is all about quickness with the right-handed pitcher on the mound. Here, they catch him in between steps that time, and the result is an easy pickoff.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
One pitch on the way. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's a swing and a chance now for Morneau over at first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Nothing doing for the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Willeen Rosario will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Rosario.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Hit hard, but foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Nolan Arenado will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch on the way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th, 2 gone.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Jordan Pacheco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Jordan Pacheco.
And this is up and in, ball 1.
1-0.
Not close. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 2-1. Rex Brothers is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Rex Brothers.
Ty Wigginton will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, Ty Wigginton.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Garrett Jones will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Strikeout and a soft liner here, and he's had no problems with this inning so far at all.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch to him. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Kadire will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Miami down in order. They still lead it 2-1. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mike Dunn will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jeff Mathis will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
The 3-2 pitch. A little late on the slider here as he hits it the other way to third. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Eighth inning here from South Florida as you get a look at the line score to this point. The hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. Charlie Blackmon will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Now the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. The 2-2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
One thing that's happened in these last two at-bats, it's driven up his pitch count. That's now 14 pitches just to the last two batters.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 2.
Number 2 will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. And how about that? Number 2 has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this: watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Henry Rodriguez will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Rodriguez.
Troy Tulowitzki will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Rockies are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Jeff Mathis will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Jeff Mathis.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The man you see here out for a second inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You've got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Swing and a line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
Christian Yelich will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Hit hard to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki, and a throw on to Morneau for out number 2.
Well, this is great work by a setup man here. You know, his task coming in was to keep this ball game close, and he's done that all right as he's retired 5 in a row since coming on in the 7th inning.
Brian Bogusevic will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that will find the seats. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Marlins move out in front now, 3-2.
Hard to pick a better spot than this to come up with your first home run of the year. This is a location mistake, pure and simple, and he doesn't miss it. And he drives this one over the wall to give his guys the lead.
Wilton Lopez will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
Wilton Lopez.
Giancarlo Stanton will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Some stirring now in the Rockies bullpen. It's the hard-throwing right-hander Manny Corpus who begins to get loose. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. And Miami has taken a 3-2 lead. Steve Cishek is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Michael Kadire will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Michael Kadire.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sharply hit back up the middle, and the tying run is on to start the inning. It's a leadoff single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Justin Morneau will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. First pitch coming. There goes Stubbs. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And this will be there in time at second, and Stubbs is out at the bag.
Well, he did a good job to get on base with the leadoff single, but then he got a little greedy here on the first pitch, and they throw him out pretty easily at second base.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Now another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Willeen Rosario waits on deck. And there's a swing by Morneau as this is on the ground to second. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
Up next for Colorado, catcher,
Willeen Rosario will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out, nobody on. Again, a 1-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Swinging a high chopper, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And obviously a walk here would be a big no-no with 2 outs in the 9th. You cannot put that tying run on base.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, you know that run in the bottom of the 8th turned out to be the difference maker, as they're able to hold on here and get this win in a squeaker.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 3-2. Good night from Miami.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.